Hello, divine beings. Hello, divine creators. We are Kemet. Thank you so much for joining us. It is time for a tarot weaving. Let us see what's coming through at this time. Beautiful beings, we've just uploaded some really wonderful integrations on our Kemet.alchemy page. So for those of you who do not, or who perhaps have only, who know this channel, the first YouTube channel that we created is Kemet.alchemy. It used to be known as Dumela Universe. Dumela Universe is the platform we use for bookings, one-on-one bookings and sessions. DumelaUniverse.com, you'll see it below when we say for personal bookings, DumelaUniverse.com. Yet we felt Kemet.alchemy resonated for we are awakening alchemy at this time, and Oracle for the Oracle. We have uploaded beautiful integrations this day, so should you be inspired, have a look at what's available on our alchemy page. But for now, divine seers, divine weavers, let us bring through the message, the clarity, the guidance. What does the tarot hold? We have the Emperor at the center of the read, and already we are receiving in your power. Yes, there's an activation happening within you at this time of your masculine frequency, where it is honoring the divine feminine. You see the ram here, Aries energy represented by the ram, and look, the ram is in the shadow, the feminine energy, the spirit, the source, the creator energy. And that's, a ram is powerful, right? That power, that energy. And look, that ram is moving, actioning through the shadow, through your source, through the unknown, through the creator energy. And thus the masculine energy is healed, because now you are operating in the light, not through recklessness and blindness, but through the guidance and the intuitive direction of your source. And this is what's happening. You're finally stepping into your power, into your leadership, into your truth. And it is beautiful. For now, you are no longer, there's no longer a disconnect between your inner and outer being. And this is deeper. It's not this, yes, a lot of you have had to do conscious changes and conscious shifts. This is a deeper activation where it is an energetic shift, where finally you are anchoring in your inner source, your shadow, complete, and it's aligning with the light, complete. And you are just naturally stepping into your power in a way you didn't even expect or even know. You're just, it's appearing, it's becoming, it's there. We are personally experiencing it with the way in which we are now sharing integrations, the way in which we are reading the tarot, the way in which we are operating. We can feel how our inner power is now manifesting freely, more in its truth. Not that we were hiding our truth, no, we have always been our truth every time. It's simply now clearer, our truth. We're discovering it. We're experiencing ways in which we weave and integrate, which it's a wonder. We log in, we connect, and we are also just enjoying what we're doing. We'll probably eat some popcorn. Ooh, that's fascinating. We didn't know we could do that. That's the kind of energy we're experiencing, because we're not controlling anymore. We are not needing structure. It simply is what we are is what we are. So we wish you all to allow that within yourselves, but more so with this reading. This is what's happening right now. All of our weavings, what we share here, we bring through codes and integrations to assist in this process. So if this is what you have been wanting, it's happening, it's coming. If this is what you're going through, it's a confirmation, and we're also bringing codes to assist you in the process. If this is what you've just been through, another confirmation, and also whatever you might be needing to receive, you're receiving. All stages of where you are, there's so much information and codes available, and we are offering all of them to you. In your power brings us such joy. You're allowed your power. It's a beauty to behold. You are a beauty to behold in your power. Ravatira rakesh rakiatu. Viriatalove. Kriyat. Within, the energies of divine feminine, of shadow, of unknown. Your divine creator energies within your inner world. Seven of Pentacles. A long time coming. This was the missing component to your manifestations coming true. You did beautiful work tending to your garden in the physical, pruning the weeds, making sure that whatever was not aligned was removed from your garden of manifestation in order for you to harvest what is truly aligned to you. And now the part that was the last component, the missing block, was you now receiving from within the truth of you. So you can imagine that the shadow, your inner being, is adding the fertilizer, adding the true essence of you to the mix. And now you are receiving, your plants are receiving from your truth. And now the manifestations are honoring you, and you are discovering a new way of being, a new sense of being. You are really feeling yourself being a different being, a different way of operating, a different way of expressing, of living, of manifesting, of weaving, of feeling, of experiencing, a different being, for you are receiving from the divine essence. And this was what was causing the delay of your manifestations, you being here. Now that you're here, the delay no longer is. Without, in the physical, the light, in the scene, the masculine, the actioning frequencies. The devil, Capricorn energy. You are finally no longer bound by fear. You no longer fear it. You no longer fear the unknown. No longer fear the unknown. It was the fear of the unknown that bound you in the limitations within the light. This is Capricorn energy. This is 10th house energy. This is your legacy. This is your foundation. You're finally now allowing it to be in the honoring of you, in the truth of you. You're no longer blaming the external for the bad things happening. You're realizing, oh, those things were happening because I wasn't in my truth. If I receive my truth and love my truth into light, good things. I'm free now. So you are transmuting the fear, the illusion, the restriction. Whatever was binding you is gone. Whatever is holding you, delaying the progress, it's gone. For you have allowed yourself a space where your inner being can now finally flow freely. And in that free flow, it dissolves any conditioning and any restriction and any binding. For nothing can stop your source. Below, so you're going to be experiencing a lot of freedom in the light, in the physical. Freedom, no longer feeling restricted. Whatever fears, insecurities you had, melting away. Feeling a lot more confident in your truth. No longer caring so much what people think. No longer giving power to external observation. You're just going to be in your flow, doing your thing, really stepping up, okay? And don't let people shame you about this. Don't give any part. Oh, look at you now, feeling your oats. Yes, I am. I should have been feeling them ages ago. Thank you very much. So really allow yourself to enjoy this divine empowerment. We thank the bringer of light for bringing the light for us to see. Now we see the truth of how we be, and now the light is what we are. The light is what we be. Thank you, bringer of light. We honor you. We no longer blame you for what has been. We are grateful for what you have shown us. Thank you. Below the wheel of fortune. Thank you, Lucifer. We mean it. Thank you. You did a big one. Thank you. We can feel you've returned back. We had a beautiful integration where Lucifer came through and they had returned back to the angelic realm after their mission here to bring the light, so that we can see exactly how we were doing, what humans were doing. For that was their wanting. They wanted to come down to show us how we are not our truth. It was not in agreement with many of the frequencies. It felt like it was interference. Yet Lucifer said, how can they ever heal and understand the love and the capacity of love they are if they cannot see and understand what they do? Right? Jesus said, forgive them, they do not know what they do. And Lucy was like, duh, because they can't see it, so we need to be there for them to see it. So the bringer of light came down, releasing all their power, divine energy, in order to reflect the truth of all of us to us. A lot of blame and judgment this energy received, for humans were not wanting to take accountability. Easier to blame than to take accountability of where you create, right? And so it wasn't 2 weeks ago, it was longer, but we can feel the process almost wrapped up about 2 weeks ago, where they returned back to their frequency. We did a bit of an activation with them, which was very interesting to be asked by an archangel for an activation. We're like, okay, cool, thank you. And that is why even now you can feel you take full accountability for what you do. You're no longer blaming anyone. You're not blaming the bad energy for it. It's like, no, I wasn't aligned. So they're no longer here. There's no longer that feel to blame a devil for the badness. And if you still do, have a hard look at yourself. Are you lying to yourself? Because you are the creator of everything and you give everything power. So we just felt like, well, we were inspired to just say thank you, gratitude, Lucy. You were not given the best rep, because humans, the shameful beings they are, run away from their truth. We no longer do that. We are here to step into truth, take accountability, and to finally allow this human frequency to be birthed within truth. So thank you for bringing the light for us to see what we be. Now that we have seen what we be within, we have now shifted to the truth of us within, so that what we see can finally be that which we truly are. And it's beautiful. Kira. And this is what it unlocked. That very work that the bringer of light assisted with, that which you are within, is now finally an accurate reflection in the physical. You're finally learning from, you see, there's the serpent of truth. You're finally learning, Anubis, keep of the afterlife. You're finally learning what you are, because now the physical is reflecting that which you are, not what you were told to be, the fruit of knowledge, the fruit born of other people's knowledge. You've released that. You're finally allowing yourself to eat of the fruit born of your source. Wisdom, power. So below, yes, a shift to your truth, a shift to your reality, a shift to your desires, to your wants, to your needs, to your manifestations, to your blessings. Because you have done the work to honor the source you are, the physical now can honor you, the source you are. Riakira, riakira, riakare. We call upon the golden frequencies. The divine manifestations within truth, honor, grace. Within all that we are. Connecting to your grids. Feeling the abundance that you are. Being the abundance that you are. Honoring the abundance that you are. Experiencing the abundance that you are. Vare vira vorikira ratto. Above, crowning. Ah, look at that, the lovers. No longer bound, look, you're free. Now the divine feminine, the energies within, are honored by the light, by the masculine. The masculine energies are honored by the feminine. The receiving and the action are free, one with source, your highest creative power. The mind no longer bound by conditioning, the heart no longer bound by conditioning. You now receive thought, you receive emotions, you discover that which you are. Everything's new. Everything new within you, as you, aligned to you, an experiencing of you. Ah, the divine sacred experiencing of you. Connecting to the frequency experiencing, the source experiencing, Valave, Oriake. The experiencing of you. The absolute experiencing of you. And below the deck, the Knight of Wands and the Judgment and the Two of Swords. Okay. So, Knight of Wands, Judgment and the Two of Swords. So you are receiving a lot of clarity, understanding, communication, information coming in. You're going to receive communication also in the physical from people who are ready maybe to offer you something, understanding, closure, truths about you. So you're no longer going to be feeling that nobody appreciates you, nobody sees you. People are now going to say, oh my goodness, thank you for that which you did. I see the clarity you brought in. So you're going to be having that affirmation, that validation, not because you need it. You went through that process of releasing the need of it. This is an honoring of you coming in. And also just words. Receive the words. Receive what you are receiving through word, through communication at this time, through your guides, your source, through the physical. Communication is not only spoken, right? It's also the energetic, how you're feeling, how you communicate with the environment, the messages you're feeling from the environment, from the frequencies, from what you eat, from what you participate in, from the nutrients, what you drink, what you eat of. Because you are seeing Judgment, a completion of a major soul cycle. You're no longer in the human conditioned experiencing exploration of self. You're in the divine liberation, source creation through human frequency, the evolution of humanity, the experiencing of actually what humans can do, the absolute highest potentiality of this realm. You are seeing this is the new cycle, this is the new era, the new earth, the new way. You are now being. You are honored, you are seen in your clarity. The truth of you emerging within. A whole new cycle. There's a sense of reflection, understanding here. Also the Knight of Swords energy rather. So understanding of why things happened the way they did. Closure really coming through strongly. You're able to finally release, walk away, and really just let go on a fundamental, critical soul level. And we say critical, not as an urgent, but like it's a fundamental connection of releasing. You're really at your very core. Thank you, we release, we let go, we understand, we're ready to move on. And that fundamental, critical switch recalibrates, integrates, reprograms, reboots you into this new cycle. Two of Swords. Within is where you are to be. See, they're blindfolded, they cannot see. This is not the realm of, I need to understand and dissect. No, this is the full moon. Within our inner being, we will receive. You receive from within, not from the external direction. Within the guidance, receiving thought, receiving understanding, receiving idea, receiving. Go within for all that you are and allow that to be the clarity, the peace, the freedom, the abundance, the prosperity, the well-being you manifest in the physical for you to experience. Powerful time indeed. A divine activation. Gria, ria tove, Gria, ria ki tu tove kesh, kire tave. Interesting. We just saw a notification for our battery being at 20% low battery, and 2020 judgment card coming in again, another 20 new cycle. And there's a feeling of, that old cycle, you're tired, it's been a long journey and you're about to be recharged. That's what we just saw, like battery low 20%, you're about to begin a new cycle and you're coming into a space of being recharged and replenished. So know this, okay? We can feel that there is a tiredness, and it's a soul tiredness. It's been a very long journey to come to this awakening of yourself in such power, and there's so much you're going to do, and yet there is a sense of support and you being tended to, you resting and you replenishing for this new, beautiful new cycle you're about to step into. You are stepping into, not say about to, you are literally right now stepping into Kiresh. So know this. You are tended to completely. Within divine love. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you soon. Take care.